Hello, welcome everyone to the Talking Football Tonight show. Today we will talk regarding a historical achievement of Indian football. Along with that, in the second segment, we will cover the some transfer news and some transfer rumors. You may ask me questions here, and in almost, of course, in the third segment, I will answer all of your questions. So Uh, just wait for 5 minutes. Let everyone join us, and after that, we will start the show. Okay, so let's start today. From time immemorial, Indian football has been regarded as a sleeping giant. Just after the coming of the Hero Indian Super League, there is an usher in the professionalism of Indian football, and also the standard of the game has increased. But it is not the starting. This the start we have achieved a much yester times. At earlier times, Indian football has achieved a lot of things. So today, I will talk regarding one such achievement of Indian football. In the year 2003, at that time, the Indian football was mostly dominated by the two of the mainstream teams from Bengal. One was East Bengal and second was Mohun Bagan. Now, at that time, East Bengal received an invitation from a popular tournament that was hosted by the Asian Football Federation, which we call it as LG Asian Cup. Now, the LG Asian Cup has provided the much needed thrust that was required for the Indian football to start the way it wanted always to. First of all, after the starting of the Asian Cup, there was a onus on the different Indian footballers and also some foreign footballers playing in India to go to some foreign countries to play football. Baichung Bhutia went to the Malaysian Champions League team Perak FC after playing for East Bengal. The Thailand League champions Bek Sasana offered for Surkumar Singh and also, also the star striker of East Bengal Mike Okoro. Mahesh Gauli, M. Suresh, and goalkeeper Sandeep Nandi in the next season were snapped up by the Mahindra United side in a much lucrative salary that was at that time a huge distant possibility. So, before discussing regarding the way Indian football, or else, rather I say East Bengal won the tournament, we should know the man who basically helped East Bengal team to thump up the title. He was none other than the famous and the legendary coach Subhas Bhomik. It was Subhas Bhomik's vision that helped East Bengal to win the 2003 LG Asian Cup. He was given a free hand by the club officials in choosing the players, and he chose Baichung Bhutia, Mahesh Gauli, Devjit Ghosh, Surkumar Singh, Bijen Singh, Raman Vijayan from the national team, and they came into play for East Bengal. Like professional clubs at that time, all other clubs from Europe, Asian and other Asian giant clubs, South Korea, Japan, etc., they used to have a pre-season. At that time, the concept of pre-season was very much vague in India. So East Bengal hired a popular trainer named Kevin Jackson upon recommendation from the physio of the India team, Andrew Lepers, and they started their pre-season camp under his guidance. Also, for playing in Asian Cup, Vijay Mallya increased the sponsorship amount, and the sponsorship amount which East Bengal used to receive at that time was a huge thing for any Indian club. So basically, a very improved facility was given, and at that time it was a star-studded unit. East Bengal at that time consisted of Alvito Dikunha, Sandeep Nandi, Baichung Bhutia, Samugam Venkatesh, Mahesh Gauli, Deepak Mandal, and a lot. Also, they had a legendary Ghanaian defender, Sule Musa, and also a striker in the form of Mike Okoro. Also, Douglas De Silva, who was a very popular defender at that time, and he had been brilliant for East Bengal. He was also with them at that time. Now, the Red and Gold Brigade were placed in the Group D of the competition along with Bek Tero Sasana. At that time, we must remember that Bek Tero Sasana was the runners-up of the Champions Cup, as well as there was a Philippines Army Football Club. The Kolkata team, definitely they had a huge problem of practice grounds, hotels at that time, and you all know that some local, with the help of some local businessmen and some other local Bengali people, East Bengal overcame that problem. Now, in the first game, East Bengal received a setback and they lost 0-1 to the Thai champion team, Bek Tero Sasana. So at that time, everyone thought it's all over, but it was not all over then. In the next match, the Red and Gold Brigade came back in a thumping way and they gave us resolute reply to the entire Asian circuit, and they win against the Philippines Army Football Club by a thumping margin of 6-0. So it was a huge win at that time, and it was a huge win at that time, and they went to the quarterfinals. In the quarterfinals, East Bengal faced the local club Persita Tangerang, who had finished second in the Indonesian Premier League. It was in no way a smooth run against this team, because East Bengal got an early lead with a strike from Baichung Bhutia, but a controversial penalty strike was given to the opponents and they equalized. Finally, in the late hours, Bijen Singh equalized and East Bengal proceeded to the semi-finals. Now, in this match, there was a uh, bad incident that took place. Devjit Ghosh was, I think, very badly injured, and it was a life-threatening injury. And Douglas De Silva, at that time, mouth-to-mouth CPR. You all know he gave mouth-to-mouth CPR, and also due to some good doctors in the form of Dr. Shantiranjan Dasgupta, both of them helped, and ultimately his life was saved. So it was a match in which he received that horror injury. Now, in the semi-final, is the Kolkata Giants, the East Bengal club faced Petro Kimaputra, and in the match they received an early setback with the center of the one of their star defenders, Mahesh Gowli, in the match. But we all know that a backtrodden East Bengal is far more dangerous, and they fought the game in a brilliant manner, and they ended the match in a 1-1 margin. So after that, in the penalty shootout, they won the match in the 7-6 and went on to the historic final. Now, in the before the final, I have heard a story that Subhash Bhomik inspired the team in a very well fashioned. So it was one of he was one of the main person who helped EB to get their chance in the final, and he just said the team to do their best. Now in the final, Okoro handed a early lead to the East Bengal. Everyone thought at that time that Bekter or Sasana will win the game, but it was Mike Okoro who gave them an early lead, and everyone was shocked at that time. Then Baichung Bhutia doubled, and finally in the 58th minute, the Thai club pulled one back, but an Alvito Dikuna's brilliant strike in the 70th minute helped EB to win the game. It was a historic night, we all know. The we should mark the date. It was July 26, 2003, and the history was created. The whole a lot of 15,000 supporters went to the Kolkata airport to receive the team. Such a passion for football was perhaps it was seen only by the Kolkata clubs, and the such a passion which it was a huge passion at that time. And perhaps it was a time when people thought, no, India also has some passion for football, which we know it as a cricket playing nation has a huge passion for football. And 15,000 supporters went to receive the team. It was a brilliant night for all of the players. And after that, it was all of up for East Bengal club. The East Bengal club hasn't won any of the NFLs in the last 18 years, but they have won Federation Cup, IFA Shield, and lots of trophies in the long 18 years. Currently, there is a there is a black period. Period was going on, but we all know that EB will come back one day. It is the problems between the investors and the club officials that is creating this problem, and we are all sure that EB will come back soon. So it's the end of the section History of Football, Joy East Bengal. And now we are slowly moving on to the transfer news section. So the transfer news section, I will open the transfer news section with a news that you all know. David Williams and Roy Krishna will most probably will not stay with the ATKMB. It's bad news for ATKMB fans, but he will not stay with the club for the next season. The second news that I will give, it's also you all known. I have tweeted the same. Mubashir has joined EB club, and the club has officially press release has given us the press release. The second two news that I will give is Vishal Kath and Jerry Lalinzwala are confirmed at EB. It's almost 90%. Only official announcement is left, and the signing. मतलब सब कुछ ही हो चुका है. Just a bit is remaining. I think that will also be sorted out. Mohammad Rakib has already joined EB. Yes, someone is asking me regarding Chennai FC transfer update. So let me give you an update regarding CFC's coach. Basically, CFC initially started the coach selection process in a very fast manner. They interviewed a lot of coach and created a final list of several coaches, among whom you will get some of the good names from ISL, who has recently coached in some ISL clubs. But finally, none of the names made the CFC officials happy, and as a result, they have started the coach hiring process again. Some of popular coaches of coaches of Europe are in talks. So let's see what happens next. So they have started the process. They are proceeding in a slow and steady manner, and I think you may receive an update by, I think, 15 to 20 days it will take, of course, to finalize the coaches. Also, they are searching for some foreigners. They are in talks, but nothing as confirmed as yet. But let me confirm you regarding the coach that it's under process. It's very active. So that's about Chennai and FC. Second update that I am receiving is regarding FC Goa. So FC Goa, I can give one update. You all know that Alvaro Vasquez has joined your squad. Second update is that Romario Jesuraj has left your club. And the third update is that one of your club players, uh, mm, Noguera, is negotiating a contact with your club as well as some other clubs. Let us see what happens next. So it's a there is a chance that he may leave, but nothing confirmed as yet. Okay, so and also they are searching for a replacement for Ivan Gonzalez. Already they are in talks with a popular East European defender, and I think also some other players are in talks. Now let's see. Mm, okay. So next update I will give regarding another update for East Bengal is that Jitendra Singh. Jitendra Singh is offered by East Bengal, and he is in advanced talks. Not advanced talks, but yeah, he is in talks with the club. Next, I will tell regarding Brighton Obakade. A lot of EB porters and lot of uh, what we say, a lot of EB fan clubs and a lot of portals are claiming a link up of EB with Bright and Obakare, but nothing has happened as of yet. Bright has offers from several clubs from India as well as from abroad also. He will take a decision very soon. Next, I may say some are asking me regarding Aridai Cabrera. See, Aridai Cabrera is not yet confirmed. I may see it's not yet at the advanced talk stage. It's the initial inquiry that is made for Aridai Cabrera, and I think let's see what happens next. And Ivan Gonzalez has already signed for EB. Ivan Gonzalez is a very prolific defender. He is very clear with the ball. मतलब रफ टैकल ज्यादा नहीं करते, बहुत ही मतलब अच्छा प्लेयर है. तो I think he will fit the bill for the EB clubs. Another thing is that some of the fans were in the morning. I am not getting the question currently, but some of the fans in the morning was asking me regarding a Iranian defender. I can confirm you that EB hasn't approached any of the Iranian defender as of now. So all the rumors that you were hearing regarding the Asian quota players are wrong. I can confirm you that. So mm, okay, so Alex Lima is in a very initial stage of talks. I have already said. Mm, let's see if EB gets a better player than Alex Lima, then EB will hire a better player. I can say that because EB is not EB is trying for someone better than Alex Lima. Next question that I am receiving currently is what about Valsky's future at Chennai FC? Till now, he is not extended. Uh, let's see. I think God knows, but I think Valsky is not going to stay. It will be a very tall claim, but I think so. Though I think the club is in a negotiation process, but very difficult at this stage. Yes, if it becomes smooth at the later times, of course, he may stay with the club. Mm. Elko Satori hinted that he will come to India in his Twitter. And yeah. Elko Satori is interviewed by two of the popular clubs. I'm not taking their names as now no deal is signed, so I can't take their names. But yeah, Elko is interviewed by some popular Indian clubs, and it's a possibility. God knows. Another thing I can say to the East Bengal fans, uh, as at the current time, the most of the rumors that you are hearing is regarding East Bengal. So I can tell one thing, that EB has targeted a top coach who has earlier coached in ISL, and Vishal Kait to EB is completed or not. Almost Vishal Kait is almost confirmed to EB. Godwin Mensa update. Godwin Mensa not coming to EB. Mm, one second. Any update on Chennai FC coach? I have said it's they are in the process of hiring someone. Some big names are there. Let's see. Without knowing coaches stand out there, basically there is a assistant coach who is confirmed by the club. Almost means someone is there. You all know. So he is basically helping the team in the hiring process. It's not like that without knowing coach's style. Already EB has one Indian assistant coach. You all know their name. I have tweeted it. So they are basically helping the club. Any Indian signings for Chennai FC? No, not currently. No signing by Chennai FC, but they are in talks with some big players. Let's see. Another thing is that Hitesh Sharma is in advanced talks with ATKMB, and most probably he will sign there. So let's see. Uh, KBFC update. KBFC update. Still now no update. I heard a rumor in the morning, but not sure regarding that because I contacted one. But they will, as far as I know, they will hire three foreigners for sure. KBFC will hire three foreigners for sure, and three of them will be of better quality than those who are leaving. Alvaro Vasquez, Sipovic, those who are leaving. Is Udanta Singh to FC Goa true? I haven't received any such news, so I can't tell on this. I have no such information that Udanta Singh to FC Goa. Ahmed Musa rumor is true. He's going to Kerala Blasters. See, I have also heard, but the deal that is taking place 30. I think it's very difficult in Indian market to get a player. If they can do it, it's a very good deal. It will be a very good deal. Any new team to ISL this season? No. A lot of question I am receiving regarding EB's new investor. So see, EB are in talks with a popular Indian consortium. Mm, and I think it will be hired within the first week of May. Basically every मतलब सब कुछ ही अंदर अंदर हो चुका है. थोड़े ही दिन में बाहर आ जाएगा सब कुछ. You will receive a clear outline very soon. Are Chennai FC interview Elko Satori and Roca? Mm, I haven't heard the name of Elko, but I have heard a different name from Indian football. Uh, let's see. Thank you, Abroda. Thank you very much. Keep supporting us. I'm trying my best, of course. Any question that I haven't answered, you may ask me the question at the below. Okay, EV coach. I have said a popular foreign coach who has a very very considerable success in Indian football. He's in talks with EB along with some other. Let's see if EB can bring him back in India. I think it will be the best thing for Indian football. It will be the best thing. What about Greg Stewart? Is Will he stay with JFC? Greg Stewart with Greg Stewart has offered from two clubs. A foreign club are there, but I think if JFC will try their best to keep him. Also, they are trying to, in fact, I can to keep Greg Stewart along with Daniel Chima, but Chima also has offers from different clubs. So I can say one thing that both of them are likely to be retained. Gokulam Kerala's vice president, why AIFF is not answering about the roadmap. See, the roadmap is very clear. This season there will be no promotion relegation. Next season, I think some clubs from I League will be promoted to ISL, and after that it will go on. So I think it is from the 23-24 season everything will be normalized. See, there is a experimentation going on with Indian football, because from a lot of time we have seen that there was no progress. The progress of Indian football was at a stagnant place. So experimentation was done with the ISL, and I think it's more or less a successful experiment, because currently Indian football is at 107th position from 171 or what So, but yeah, the experimentation is going on, but I think it will be stabilized because AFC is there and all other things are there. So I think our Chennai FC find the replacement for Jelly Ladinzuala. See, there I can talk regarding the replacement of Vishal Kat. Chennai FC is in a talks with. Basically, they were asking for a swap deal with EB. So, and also they are in talks with another popular goalkeeper from Indian circuit, experienced goalkeeper. So I think the goalkeeper whom they will get will be better. And also I can say you another thing is that already you have Devjit Mazumdar, who is a very good keeper. So I think Chennai FC need not to worry regarding the goalkeeping position. Vishal Kat in the midst of the season becomes second choice goalkeeper of the team. Another thing I can say you that EB currently has confirmed three keepers: Vishal Kat, Pawan Kumar, and Aditya Patra for ISL. And they are in search of another keeper. We will be almost a Vishal Kat statue. If they doesn't get anyone, they will retain Shankar Roy, and if they get anyone better, they will hire him. So it's like that going on. So I think that's all the transfer updates of the week. Any more transfer updates? You can also say me here. Is Saha your favorite player? No, basically he represents Bengal, so that's why. It's not a big deal. He represents Bengal. All of the Bengali cricketers. So I promote anyone who plays well. I tweet regarding any of the good players. There is Shabas, Mohammad Shami, Akashdeep, and lot. India is unable to win against the Nepal, Sri Lanka. Is the Progress Sports Ministry is asking. See, basically Indian football hasn't won anything big in the recent times. If you look at the other sports to whom the grant is given, like archery or the badminton, the wrestling, they has already given India Olympic gold. So basically, athletics recently, Neeraj Chopra has won gold. So basically, India currently is Olympic centric. As soon as India football team will get to that region, they will also receive the grants. So basically, what Indian government is wanting is that they want Indian football team to play in Olympic and the stage like that. So it's not happening at the current time. So that's why they have reduced the fund. It's a temporary effect, I think. If Indian and I think Indian football, if progress, the fund will be again increased. Ogbeche update. Ogbeche not coming to East Bengal. Ogbeche has already extended with Hyderabad. Uh, who is going to win today, CSK or SRH? Let's see. It's a game. You can't say anything regarding the game. Mm, Indian winger Goa. I have to check. I haven't checked this. I will say it in the next show, or I will tweet it after checking. Any chance of increased number of football clubs in ISL from next season? From next season, you will see an increase. This season, not able. Give us some clue about the EB's plan of recruitment. How many players will be recruited finally? So many CFL players and almost 12 to 13 ISL players to see. EB's plan of recruitment is very simple. They will keep 7 to 8 CFL players, and apart from that, another 17 to 20 players from ISL will make teams. So basically, and among them, there will be, you all know, 6 foreigners. So 11 Indians, 11 to 12 Indians will be hired based on a priority, and 6 Indian players will be taken off from the CFL, Durant, and the other. Also, two of the foreigners who will be confirmed will play in CFL and local tournaments. So it will go on like that. So I think there is a very clear plan this season. What to my surprise, in the last 2 years I found out that EB had no proper plan in recruitment. But this season, it's a proper, I am finding a proper plan. They are searching for a coach to whom this season they will finish in the top 4, and the next season they can win the ISL. So they are planning like this. So they are planning something big, of course, and for that they have to make a good team. I heard some rumors about, yeah, very much interested in signing a player from Persian Gulf Pro League, but let's see, because only their interest, both side interest will help the team. এটিকে মোহনবাগানে নিউ প্লেয়ার কে হতে পারে? Mm, see, I can say you one thing. Diego Costa was offered by ATKMB, but the other names that you are hearing is not so much true, I think. Okay. So, yeah, they are planning for something big, but not so much big that you are hearing. They are not in talks with Robino or Luis Suarez. I can confirm you that. Are Elko, Alberto Roca, John Gregory in EP's radar? And let's see. Hmm. Elko, Satori, Albert Roca, John Gregory. A lot of coaches are there basically. Why you are taking these three names? Two other names also came out earlier. Another, I can say you one thing, that the coach whom EB will hire will be one of, is or was one of the best coach to have coached in India. I can say you that. Alvaro Vasquez is, I have seen in mid ISL 20, and ISL clubs should try to bring the Alvaro quality. Salary cap should be scrapped, but teams finding loopholes. I think salary cap should be scrapped currently, because it's creating the problem for the Indian teams in the continental stage. But let's see. Also, give some updates on Northeast United FC. It's most probably Sanjeevan Ghosh will be retained. Northeast basically moves very late in the transfer window, so I am not seeing any such progress in Northeast United FC. EB marquee player K, any update? Marquee, I don't think anyone will come. Let's see. Can we see 22 a Barcelona midfielder Manchu in ATKMB? No. John Gregory or Alberto Roca in EB's radar. Let's see. I can't tell more than that. Are we building four teams this season? What the plan? No, four teams. We are building two teams. One for CFL, Durand, and other local tournaments, and the second one is for ISL. Now, the players who will perform well in the CFL, they will be promoted to the next level, and also the foreigners who will need some fitness trainings, they will be also be inducted in the CFL squad, of course. Slavko to FC Goa. It's a possibility. I can say at the moment, but not because they are in talks with a lots of players. So nothing is sure at the moment. But yeah, it's a possibility for sure. If situation remains like this, from the next season, the fans will be allowed in the stands. If the situation remains like this as it is, the COVID situation remains as it is. Your specific answer. Okay, thank you. Akash Mishra to Etika MB. Offered. Akash Mishra is offered, but he hasn't signed. It has to Etika Mohun Bagan. Likely. Most likely he will be at Etika MB. No, Godwin mentioned not coming to EV. I have already said. Etika Mohun can try for Moscow from China. Now his prime is gone. They can bring to India. ATMB can target anyone, of course. But the main thing that is there is the willingness of the player to come to India. That's the thing. And the second thing is salary. But for Oscar, salary will not be an issue. But the main thing that is there is the willingness of the player. 1 second. CFC coach update. Already given. Please go a little bit behind. You will find I have already given the update on CFC coach. Deson Brown update. Deson Brown is offered by two ISL clubs, but they are not EV. It's not East Bengal. ATKMB has targeted a big fish, of course, and I think you will receive a news in the next week. Manchu to ATKMB. I have no info regarding that. If I receive anything, I will keep it in the Twitter article, or I will do something. Okay, so is that all for today? Any more questions from your side? You can ask. I will stay for 2 more minutes, and after that, I will wrap it up. Asian player to ATKMB? Yeah, ATKMB will hire an Asian player because it's most likely David Williams will leave. So ATKMB will hire someone Asian, and they are targeting someone big from Middle East. So let's see. So about Chennai FC's improved budget, I can say you one thing. I can assure all CFC fans that CFC are trying to build one of the most what you say, one of the most precious squad of ISL. They're trying to build one of the most valuable squad of ISL. I can say you that. Milan leaving CFC. Uh, I have to inquire regarding this. It was not in my mind. Let's see. You are so patient and try to answer like this channel will grow. Thank you. Can Pranay Haldar back in ATKMB? Yeah, of course. Pranay Haldar, there is high chance, and he because Deepak Tangri is not so much. I have seen his game in the FC Cup. I was in the field, so I have seen he is not so well adept at the TM position. So I think Mohan Bagan needs someone of caliber of Pranay Haldar. Was Alvaro offered by ATKMB? See, Alvaro was offered by ATKMB initially, and initially FC Goa was going on for Ogbeche. Now, what happened? Ogbeche was extended by Hyderabad, so they snapped up Alvaro Vasquez. So it went on like that. What is the validity of the free contracts of ACB players and timeline? There is not there. They will play in this season's ISL. Nothing new in this. Why? Why EB fans are so much? I think nervous. You should. मतलब EB टीम पिछले 2 साल से या इनमें से पिछले 3-4 साल से बेटर टीम इस साल बना रही है. जो नाम मुझे आया है अभी तक, फॉरेनर के नाम भी जो आया है या फिर इंडियन के जो भी नाम मैंने सुना है अभी तक, तो उसके बेसिस में मैं ये कह सकता हूँ कि EB has tried to build one of the best squad of ISL this season. So don't be so much nervous. Big names are there for the striker position for ISL, for EB. Big names are there from India as well as from abroad. So big names are there. But I can again say you that all the names that you are hearing at the time, I in the morning I have heard regarding a Iranian defender. Yesterday Godwin Mensch's name was there. Then Sai Goddard, I think, name was there. All of these are not true. I think the lineup is looking like the champions. I think so. When will EB will announce about investors? Announce. I think next week EB may announce. Not sure. Confirmation. Investor of EB and confirmation by which date? This month. I can say by this month everything will happen by this month. ISL clubs should build their own academies. Try to. That's why the developmental league is introduced, I think, by ISL clubs. Uh, and another important thing is that the top two teams of developmental league will get a abroad tournament playing opportunity. So it will be a huge exposure to all the Indian players who are playing there. Investors still not finalized hence. See, investor still not finalized is not true. Investor is you don't means we don't know the name of the investor, but the players who are signing, and also I have talked with someone. I will not say anything, but I have received some assurances from the side of the clubs that something is finalized. Means they have some arrangement that they have already met, and of course they will. Any probability to sign Santosh Trophy players from Kerala? Which team? KBFC or EB? EB will try two Santosh Trophy players from Kerala and also one Bengal player from uh, one Bengal player from Santosh Trophy is in EB's radar. So, and he's very popular. You all know he's in Bengal circuit for a long time. Nant Kumar Sekar in talks with CFC and Kerala Blasters. I have no information on this. I have to check. After checking, I can say you. What's your call on Aridai? Will he join EB? See, nothing is finalized as of now. Nothing is finalized. It's not even in the advanced talk stage. It's just, you can say, initial inquiry is made. So at this point of time, it is very difficult to say will he join EB or not, because he has offers from other clubs. Also, because it's very initial. So It's something like EB inquired regarding Bartholomew Ogbeche. It's something like that. So very initial stage. By May 30th, investor will be finalized, right? Mm, yeah, I think so. Because they are saying that by May end they will finalize everything. So it's if they are trying to finalize everything by May end, then they need to finalize the investor by that time. I think it will be much ahead. Means before that time they will finalize. Yeah, he has played in one played in ISL most probably, mm, and one no. Mm, I can see Ogbeche and no, also no to Brown, but the player who is coming is top notch player. So let's see. Okay, so it's a long time, 46 minutes. I have tried to answer all of the question. If any question is left unanswered, please ask me. I think this question I have answered. Khalid Jamil future. I don't think he will continue at Northeast. Northeast is trying for some foreign coach. So thank you everyone for joining. Now I will update you regarding this show, how this show will go on. Every alternate Sunday, I will be here with you regarding the Let's Football Tonight episodes will be there. I will talk first in the first 15 to won't CFC coaches list, please. Let's the coach be finalized. After that, I will give the list because in the midst, I think I can't give it out as it may harm some interest of the club also. What about MB News signings? Yeah, I have said regarding Hitesh Sharma. Hitesh Sharma advanced talks. What about ATK management will remove ATK before Mohan Bagan? Nothing. I can say you one thing. Nothing will happen before 24-25 season. So till then it will be ATK MB. After that, I think there may be something that may happen. Any probability of signing Jobby Justin TV? Jobby Justin is offered by East Bengal, but not yet signed. I can say you that. Investor of EB, a very popular consortium from India. So thank you everyone for joining with me. Now, what I was talking about is regarding the show. This show will go on every alternate Sundays. Means this month on 1st, 15th, I will be there with you. First already gone, so next we will meet on 15th May, and on the 8th and the mm, and the week to 15th, that is 22nd. You will get Shantanda, who will come with you in the Bengali version, and he will update it regarding that. So I will be with you in the odd weeks, and he will be with you in the even weeks of the month, and like that it will continue. So thank you everyone for watching. Finalize of investor by the end of this month. So thank you everyone for watching. Namaskar, Jai Hind. Please support us, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.